The title, Magnolia Mulan, is a play on language and a play on words. The Chinese characters here, Mulan, mean magnolia in Chinese, but of course is also the name of the mythical woman warrior who appears at the beginning of the book and comes back to haunt in other poems, along with other female figures from myth, from history, and from pop culture. A lot of the poems in Magnolia Mulan were written when I was living as a student in Shanghai, in China. I went there after I finished uni in New Zealand to study Chinese for a year, and I have a deep connection with the city. I lived there when I was younger, as a teenager. So a lot of the poems in the book are like a language diary, tracking my progress, rediscovering and relearning a language that I felt like I had lost when I was young. So that's why I say the book is also a kind of love letter to Shanghai. But the poems shift between different landscapes. There's New Zealand, Aotearoa, where I was born, and the city where I live now, London. So the trees, birds, sounds, and bodies of water, the sea especially, of these different places, kind of float in the background of lots of these poems. And I think it's in poetry that I find I'm able to be the most free, the most experimental. And the form of a poem is so flexible, so malleable. You can shape it on the page to hold as much as you need a poem to hold. So I think it's in poetry that I'm able to hold together lots of my memories and all the different parts of myself. Sonnet with Particles of Gold. Today, scientists discovered the origins of gold. The sound of egg noodles crisping up in the wok. The garden carpeted in kowhai petals. The way my phone corrects raumati, summer, to rainstorm. The day after my grandmother died was white gold in colour. A star explodes in wings I found among the debris, along with pieces of a character I never memorized. Our only name for her, poor, a woman beneath a wave. Drift, she mouthed softly in English. What is drift? My mother translates into her language, not one of mine. I try to make myself remember by writing pour over and over on squares of paper, covering the walls, so I am surrounded by the women and the water radicals they hold close. The tips of waves touch me in my sleep.